Good morning, everyone. My name is House Speaker, and I'm a general manager in our fantastic industry. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you from the Europe Hotel School for this special study session today. I'm genuinely excited to be speaking with you because when I look at you, I see the next generation of leadership. And what we're going to cover today, well, it isn't just theory from a textbook. This is a real look into the mindset and the tools that are going to help you build some truly exceptional teams during your careers. So let's get started. Okay, first things first, we have to talk about a huge shift in how we find great people. The old ways of doing things, the methods that many of us were taught, frankly, they just don't cut it anymore in today's incredibly competitive hospitality world. This quote on the screen really says it all, doesn't it? The old post and pray approach where you put up a job ad and just hope the perfect person finds it. That's a game of chance you can't afford to play. I mean, think about it. Are the best executive chefs or the top-performing front office managers spending their days scrolling through job boards? No way. They're busy being excellent at their jobs. And that brings us to a really crucial question. If the best people aren't actively looking for a job, then where are they? Well, they exist in what we call the hidden talent pool. And to succeed, you've got to understand the person right at the center of it, the passive professional. Let's be crystal clear on this definition. These are the people you want on your team. They're proven high performers. They're valued right where they are. And here's the key. They are not going to come to you. As future GMs, as future leaders, it's your job to build the strategy and find the tools to go out and find them. So how on earth do we find these hidden gems? Well, we turn to technology. The modern solution is a whole set of AI-powered platforms that basically act like a Google for talent. They let us search for exactly the skills and experience we need with unbelievable precision. And the scale we're talking about here is just staggering. We're talking about the ability to search across nearly 1 billion professional profiles from all over the world. This is a complete game changer from the limited view we had just a few years ago. It gives us a truly global perspective on talent. Now, for our session, we're going to look at two of the big players, SeekOut and Entelo. They each have a unique strength. You can kind of think of it like this. SeekOut is all about finding that deep, specific expertise. Entelo, on the other hand, helps you find the perfect timing. It actually predicts who might be ready for a change. Let's take a look at each one. All right, let's start with SeekOut. I want you to imagine a scenario. You need to hire a new director of marketing, but not just any director. You need someone who has very specific experience launching luxury properties in the Asian market. That's a search for niche expertise. And that is exactly where a tool like SeekOut shines. You see, the platform builds what it calls a 360-degree view of a person. And this is so much more than just a LinkedIn resume. It's digging through public data from industry forums, social networks, you name it. It builds a true, holistic picture of someone's real expertise. And the best part? It's designed to be super user-friendly. You don't have to be a tech wizard to use it effectively. And the process itself, it's just so streamlined. You literally copy and paste your job description into the system. The AI reads it, understands what you're looking for, and then it builds the entire complex search for you. It identifies the top matches from its huge database, and it even helps you draft a personalized email based on that person's specific background. It's incredibly efficient. Okay, on to our second case study, Entelo. Now, if SeekOut is about finding the right skills, Entelo is all about tackling a different, but just as important challenge, finding the right time. This is what we call predictive sourcing. The secret sauce for Entelo is its likelihood to move score. This is an AI-generated number that analyzes a person's digital footprint, all those little public clues they leave online, to predict how open they might be to hearing about a new job. This is absolutely crucial because it means you can focus your time and energy on the people most likely to respond. So how does it figure this out? Well, the AI is constantly analyzing hundreds of public signals. For instance, has someone just recently made a big update to their profile? Have a bunch of their senior colleagues just left their company? Is their current employer showing public signs of financial trouble? It pulls all these little data points together to create that predictive score. It's pretty amazing. This brings me to my last section, and honestly, it might be the most important one. It's one thing to have these incredibly powerful tools, but it's another thing entirely to use them as a strategic and an ethical leader. And let me be clear, this isn't just about being fair, it's about being smart. Using these tools the right way gives you a serious competitive advantage. So this is a question you have to constantly be asking yourselves. When you have access to so much information, how do you make sure you're only focusing on what really matters for the role? How do you use this power not just to hire faster, but to hire better? Well, the good news is the platforms themselves are actually designed to help with this. Both SeekOut and Entelo have built-in features that help you reduce unconscious bias right from the very start of your search, making sure you're focused on skills and qualifications above all else. For example, with just a single click, you can make profiles anonymous. You can hide names, you can hide photos, you can even hide what university someone went to. And this forces you to evaluate a candidate on one thing and one thing only: their actual skills and their experience. It means you don't accidentally overlook the most brilliant sommelier just because they didn't go to a famous school. You are simply looking for the best talent, period. And that leads to a stronger, more capable team. So I'll leave you with this final thought. As you prepare to step into leadership roles in this incredible industry, remember that technology is an asset, a powerful one. But the real opportunity here isn't just about being more efficient. It's about challenging yourselves to answer this question: how will you use these tools to build the strongest, most talented, and most diverse teams our industry has ever seen? Thank you for your time.